Hi Divas, it's Anna coming to you with a little bit of scrappiness. I didn't really get down and dirty this weekend since it was the Easter weekend and my sister came over to visit. So when she came over, she's just getting into crafts and stuff like that, so it's very exciting. And she wanted to alter the old school bird cages that we got from Michael's back when they were in the dollar bin, the metal ones. So this was the one I did. This is the charcoal gray colored one. And what I did is I used some black lace through here and then some trim right here. These are scrap pieces that I had left over in my little scrap bag of laces. Then these right here, these flowers I have right here, were gifted to me from Violet. Hi Violet, thank you. She's 48 Scrappin' on YouTube. These carnations are from Wild Orchid. And I put stickles on some of the flowers, not all of them, because I didn't want it to be like ridiculously stickled. And then I have some of these crocheted flowers that came from I Am Roses. This is Saw Crafter's flatback little pearl, and it's in a purple. So the colors that I have here are black, different shades of purple, and different shades of pink. Okay, this big beautiful flower is from Saw Crafters because she sells flowers, and I just stickled all the edges of the let me see if I can have some light. There we go. And I added stickles to all the edges, and this is the stick pin I made. It's black. And then I have a vintage button in the back. This is a little spray that I got from Hobby Lobby. It's black beads on it. And then this is the K & Company butterfly. I just put stickles all around the edge. And then, let's see. And these are some Recollection little flowers. I have a little crocheted flower underneath there with a flat back pearl. And then I'm going to leave the cage open. Okay. So I decorated. Let me see if I can put this up a little bit. Hold on. Because it's so far down that it's too close to the actual. Sorry, ladies. Alrighty. Here we go. So, and there's some flowers. These little white ones are the ones that are from Wild Orchid Crafts. It has that little yellow felt. So I always pop them out. And then I just put some flat back purple ones in there. And then this is a little beaded spray that that comes like this from Michael's. Awesome buys. You get these, cut them up, heart bend. And then I just layered flowers in between where the little beads are. So see, the little beads are there. This right here is just a little Tim Holtz charm, and I just added little purple blings to the bottom of the crown, and I just adhered it to the flower around the bead. And then this side right here, I did the same. These are little carnations. These are just the beads off the spray. And then on the inside, I did a little nest, and at the bottom down here, it's fluffy material. I don't know what it's called. It's like the stuff you make blankets out of for babies, and I made some flowers out of them. So I just cut a piece so that it would be at the bottom so you wouldn't see the opening. And then I did a little bird's nest out of some Pro 31 burlap, the strips that Esmeralda sells in her store. And then I have some just loose pearls here. I got some of this fluffy right here in the middle. It's the same thing. I just balled it up and I glued it inside so that the things would be lifted up a little bit and that they wouldn't be so sunken in. And I just put a little flower here. The plastic ones from Joanne's. And then I put a light pink pearl in here. And then this dove right here that's super glittered out came from Michael's. And then there's some flowers that's right below the dove's or the bird's chest. These are the forget-me-nots from Betty Bomb Bomb. So she just sits in there. So I just keep it open. Okay. So there's no closing it. I didn't want it to be closed. I did it so that it would sit open and you could see the birdie on the inside. Because when you heavily embellish around here, unfortunately the bird sits at the bottom, you can't see her. That's not cute. Okay, ladies? So, this is my little altered cage from the dollar bin from Michael's back when they were $1. Awful, they're not $1 anymore. And I did this little junk charm for my best friend. She wanted one to hang off her purse because I'm going to show you right now. But let me show you first what I did. little crocheted flowers, some beads that I hung, some buttons. I got this big old beautiful flowered bead. And angels are not just for Christmas, ladies. They are for year-round. So I put that on there. A bauble. This right here is a Marion Smith's trinket. So I just added a little glittered flat back bead there, and then another flat back pearl there. Bauble, another crocheted flower. This is another crocheted flower. This is a button. Then this right here, I added this on. This was out of the little thingies that I got from Scrapbook. So I added one of those on here with E6000. And then this is just a charm, and I added this little bead at the bottom. This is a little heart. There we go. It's a little heart glass bead that I hung from up here too. So these are all the charms that I made. I put on a junk charm so she could hang it from her purse. Okay. So I just wanted to show you that real quick. And did I work on anything else? No, I sure didn't. That's about it, ladies. So I just wanted to show those to you really fast so I wouldn't forget. And I hope you guys had such an awesome Easter with your family. And mine was nice. It was with my boys and my sister, so it was nice, even though one of my sons was under the weather. But it was really nice. It really stinks because now work is already tomorrow. That's a bummer. But okay, so you guys, I will see you soon, and I hope you guys have an awesome remaining of your Sunday. Bye, ladies.